coming from Austria. We just came from Switzerland and now we're heading into France. Is it smaller than you imagined? We found KFC! National dish of Jamaica. If you watched our latest video, you would have realized the packing process for this trip was not the smoothest. Okay, so now we're leaving and we've managed to clean everything and that's a huge relief. So remember how it was before, now everything is much better. Yeah. No one ever really knows how a trip will start or even end. You plan, yes, of course, but you just have to leave it up to Christ to guide you through the unknown. For us, we knew that we wanted to drive to Portugal, that we wanted to service the car, and more or less the route we would take. But how the journey will go, that's what we don't know. So we were hungry and we decided to stop in Spa and get some snacks for breakfast because we didn't have breakfast because, you know, we would have to clean everything again. So this was the best option. From Austria into Switzerland and now we're on our way to Basel. This is the first city we will stop in. It's in Switzerland and it's close to the border of France, and hopefully we have some time where we can just look around and take you with us. Currently stuck in traffic as we're on our way to Basel. We're not sure why there's so many cars here. Basel. What was your theory, baby?
Wrong time, wrong place.
We have 20 hours and 32 minutes left on our journey. 2,104 kilometers left to our destination, which is Lisbon, Portugal.
Our Ferrari.
Yes, in our beautiful Ferrari. You realize I fell asleep a little bit? I think because I was used to sleeping in the car a lot and it just became something super comfortable for me. So I think now every time I'm on a long journey, I find myself sleeping. we failed because there's a Eurovision song contest going on. So now we have to finesse the situation, and now we just saw a parking sign, so we're gonna try to figure out how to park there. Okay, links. Let's see. Who knew? I never heard of Basel until you told me about
I
it.
heard about the Eurovision and that it is in Switzerland and that it will start soon. But I didn't know it's in Basel, and I didn't know that this is right now the time.
Mm. So we're just walking, trying to get to the center of Basel. And we will try our best because based on the direction we got, it's circa like 45 minutes walk. So let's see if we have enough stamina to make it, because it's a lot of walking, especially for Alex who has to drive that far. So we just left the mall and we're continuing to walk. Pretty. Petite cafe. Interesting. Closed though. I wonder what's the hack, like a good hack to get like cheap drinks in Switzerland, like a cheap cafe. The Switzerland high prices. There's no cheap cafe in Switzerland. Wow. If you know a way how to travel Switzerland the cheap way, let us know in the comments, because I'm very curious, because I'm a budget traveler. So I'm always looking for ways to save money or the cheap route in a country. They have trams like in Lisbon. Cool. Yay! So cool. I think we're in the city center right now, which is cool. Just checking for Wi-Fi, so we can figure out where we will sleep tonight. That's nice.
It's also interesting building.
That's cool. This is also nice. This statue. What is it about? That's the question. I think we're more now like in the proper center of Basel, because you're seeing a lot of beautiful buildings. That's cool. There's a lot of stuff for the Eurovision. Yeah. Eurovision. Ooh, I can already see the river. Nice. Wow, that's beautiful. That's even more beautiful.
This famous bridge.
Yeah. Nice.
We came all over that side.
We walked all the way from over there.
Yeah.
I decided to bring my important stuff with me because as a Jamaican, I didn't want to take the risk to leave anything important in the car because I'm just taking the necessary extra steps just in case. You know, we pray that the Lord keeps it safe and that it doesn't come to that, if you know what I mean. Soon hide. But yeah, I just wanted to be safe, so now I have the load because of that. It reminds me a little bit of Porto because when you go to Porto, you also have a river that you can walk over like this.
Verona also.
Uh-huh.
I think Strasbourg had that too. Interesting ship.
Wow, what are they doing on the ship? Do you see? Like they're spraying the dirt. I don't know if you can see from this video. But one thing we definitely keep noticing is a lot of bikers, a lot of people on bicycles riding. So that's really cool that the city is so accessible through biking. I love to bike, or in Jamaica we say riding the bicycle. So that's really nice seeing a lot of people doing that, you know. Beautiful buildings. There are a lot of beautiful looking buildings here. Like, as you see, for example, this street is very cute. It reminds me a little bit of Lisbon because of the row houses and stuff like that. That's nice. Alex is checking where we need to go next. So let's see.
We can make a route like here. And you want it sort of here.
Uh-huh. But this is longer, right?
This shows 14 minutes and this 13.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But this is with the car.
Oh,
not
with the car.
Not with.
Oh, this is so cute. Yeah. There could be more to see, but I think we've kind of seen it all. Yeah. I think the best part was the bridge, that's what I saw online.
And it's also some spots are nice.
Yeah, it's nice in its own way. I wonder if we're missing like a beautiful center, another center, because sometimes some cities has like different centers, you know. So I don't know, but we're moving on and heading back to the car. I want to film when we're arriving to France. Hello. Interesting gasoline station. And it's actually just in front of the building right there.
Folgen Sie in gleicher Richtung nach Nordwest.
Okay, so we're back in the car. The battery from our camera died like when we were walking back, so we didn't get to show any footage of that. But we just walked a different route back, and it was nice to see more of Basel, but you didn't really miss much, to be honest. Alex did a great job with navigating because we don't have data here, because in Switzerland the data, if you have data from the European Union, it doesn't work. So we had to like navigate with the map, and Alex had to navigate with the map, and he did a great job because now we're in the car again. We found the car.
Die linke Spur. Dann nach 400 Metern nehmen Sie die Autobahn A3 Richtung Basel.
Just crossed the border to France because we're heading to France now, and that's where we will sleep for tonight. And what's the name of the city again in France we're going, Shats? Yeah, we're not sure, but it starts with the B, I think, so yeah.
Benfica.
Benfica. Yeah, so let's go. Let's see how it is there. We probably won't walk around because we're tired and it's late. Right now it's almost 7 o'clock. It's 6:27, so it's quite late. And yeah, let's see. The great thing is we will have data again, because as I told you, in Switzerland we don't have data. So now we will have data again, which is awesome, and it will make our lives much easier when it comes to navigation. The journey continues. This is the third country now we've crossed into for today, because we're coming from Austria, we just came from Switzerland, and now we're heading into France. And God has been good so far. In Basel it was a little bit tiring after a while. We ended up spending about 3.5 hours there. Yeah, but it was good to stop and see it. Is it worth it as a city? I mean, it's great to see what the city itself offers, and the thing is, Eurovision was being hosted there, so there were a lot of people. Places were blocked off, so we couldn't drive to like on the normal route, and we couldn't park in the normal like parking areas, or in German as you say, like Parkplatz. So that was a little bit more difficult, but it was still nice to see. I think it's worth it more as a stopping point, maybe like going somewhere like we are. Our family also recommended Beyond, so maybe that would have been a different scene, but Basel still has its own beauty because the river is super beautiful where we went. So yeah, onward to the journey. Still on our way to, what's the name of the city again?
Belfort.
Belfort, the city. That's where our hotel is. So we're on our way now. We're roughly like 30 minutes away, 13 from our destination, from the hotel. So let's see. Feel like sometime when you're crossing the borders from country to country and you're on the highway, everything looks the same, because as you can see, there isn't like that much different. Aside from the signs, there aren't that many hills or mountains. And now it's 7:10, and we started our journey at 11 a.m. this morning. So it's been roughly like 8 hours on the road so far, including 3 hours stopover in Basel, 3.5 as I said, and the rest driving. KFC. We found KFC. KFC, national dish of Jamaica. Because we eat so much. That's crazy. Burger King, that's nice. And we can walk there. 4 minutes drive is probably 20 minutes walk, right?
Beautiful.
Or we can drive there too. We have a car.
Nach 200 Metern biegen Sie rechts ab.
It's also a cute little town too.
I don't understand it.
Just because you missed one turn, you have to go.
Will I miss the turn? Really?
Yeah, it was 4 minutes away.
This navigation is not good.
Yeah,
Next time I do get Google Maps.
because now it's telling you that you could turn here, but that says you can't turn there.
Hindernis voraus.
Yeah, welcome to Belfort. So far it seems really quaint, I would say. We're just trying to figure out the right way to the hotel. Benzie links.
Nach 200 Metern biegen Sie links ab auf Avenue Thomas Woodrow Wilson.
What a turn. Wow, that's interesting.
I thought we need to drive there.
Yeah, same. That's an interesting turn, yeah.
Nach 200 Metern biegen Sie rechts ab auf Faubourg de Montbéliard. Hindernis voraus.
This is our hotel. So that's why we passed it, because it's right on the street.
Zwischenziel erreicht. Fahren Sie in Richtung West. Hindernis voraus.
Yeah, definitely looks like that. For sure.
And let's
Cool.
look at booking.
We're just double checking that we're at the right place. And we are.
Biegen Sie rechts ab.
Oh, it's down. Now everything is kind of covered with blankets or jackets.
It's perfect.
Where's your camera?
Yes, I do.
need to tell.
16. Thank you.
Hello. Reservation.
Just need a kind of deposit for the guarantee of the room before this, please.
Like if we don't know. Wow.
There's nothing for an old woman.
Yeah, true. Thank you. Not so bad.
I will get my jacket.
Okay.
Car free, car free, car free, car free.
I don't even know which way we're going. It's the right way or not. Oh, there's Burger King.
As I told you, it's completely in the corner.
And KFC, I guess, is a little bit down. Not that many people live. It feels a little bit like that.
That's true, but it's perfect. And it has everything. Why this village has KFC, McDonald's and Burger King?
Yeah. And the fact that we booked it kind of a little bit randomly, that's cool, you know. Yay!
Yes. What was the name again from this? What we had in
Famous bowl.
famous bowl? Tasty snacks, burgers, rice, salad menu, cough kids meal, chicken buckets menu, salads, tasty snacks. I don't know which.
This is what I thought of trying. Crispy naan.
Yeah.
Or if you want to make it extra large.
I want information. No?
Yeah, but now we're gonna eat, and I think that's the end of this video. Thank you for tuning in. Österreich!
I'm Jamaican, you're Austria.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you for tuning in. Bye!